TV. What's up, everybody? JB here for CatSynth TV. Today, we're going to be taking a look at PsychoYogi, Astro Therapy Brain Repair. Before we get started on that, I want to ask you to please subscribe to this channel for more cultural content coming out regularly. Please consider underwriting the efforts. There are links to Patreon, Ko-Fi, merch, etc., below. See it right there. And if you like what you see here, please do share this review out, share out information about this channel. Just share and share alike. You know what I'm talking about? It does you good. In any case, we are going to be taking a look today at PsychoYogi, Astro Therapy Brain Repair. I heard this album a few weeks ago at this point on the Friday night progressive show, and it really knocked me out. PsychoYogi. This is a band that I had never heard of before. I had no idea who these guys were, but it had a really interesting sound to it. And I said, man, I got to check this out. So I found the Bandcamp page, etc., ordered it, and here we go. PsychoYogi is a quintet. It's bass, drums, guitar, and violin and trombone. There are vocals as well on it. What would I compare the music to? Boy, that's a tough one. At times, you know, the closest kind of comparison I would compare it to is the violin kind of sawing away. The violin, let me put it this way. The violin is not played with sort of a classical vibrato. It has almost kind of a folkish, you know, there isn't much vibrato in the playing of it. So it gives it kind of a European folk kind of sound to it. But in the combination with the trombone and the kind of, you know, I hesitate to use the word quirky, but just the kind of, the sound of the compositions give it something akin to, remember the Fred Frith album, Gravity, or some of the stuff that Eva Bitova did, and her fantastic violin playing as well. It gives it that kind of sense to me. It sounds like there's this kind of strong European folk element going to it. And what really caught my ear, in addition to the music and the very interesting kind of way things are kind of couched and the way that the harmony is filled out, is the vocals have this kind of very, you know, they aren't kind of, the vocal presentation isn't sung or shouted or declaimed. It's kind of in the lower register, and it's almost like a hushed kind of delivery, like we're being let in on some sort of secret. So it reminded me a little bit of, you know, some of the things that Gong did at times like that, but it's really hard for me to compare this to other things. So I would really, if you like any of those things that I mentioned, you know, that Fred Frith album or Skeleton Crew, you know, that kind of thing, or Eva Bitova, or some of the Gong stuff without the kind of spaciness in there, this would be something you should check out. Let's take a look at the artwork right here. As we can see inside, like I said, it's a quintet led by Chris Ramsing, Izzy Stylish on bass, presumably that's a stage name, right? Tim Smart on trombone, Ben Woodbine-Craft on violin, and Justin Casey on drums. Chris Ramsing seems to be the band leader in this particular case. You have this fantastic artwork on here, a little bit of balancing act, you know what I mean? All in all, a really fantastic, uplifting experience. I mean, kind of in the progressive rock genre, if you like, but we're not talking about something like Yes or something like that, where it's this kind of strings of notes and unbelievable technical virtuosity, though these gentlemen are virtuosos, and I'm presuming they're gentlemen, I don't know. You know, but this is really, really well done music, well written, extremely well written and performed, and it's a very full, rich sounding recording. So do yourself a favor and check this out. PsychoYogi, fantastic band.
To find out more about the music of PsychoYogi, please visit their website and check out the description below this video. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to CatSynth TV.
Hey, you're watching CatSynth TV!